What's going on YouTube? This is Quentin Slay with Slay Fitness 2014. Now today I'm going to talk to you about something a little bit different, something that has absolutely nothing to do with fitness. I don't think. But what we're going to be talking about today are my beloved St. Louis Rams. Now, if you may, some of you know me in person, some of you don't. Which if you don't, that's probably a good thing. That means I'm gaining some exposure to the rest of the world, which I would love to do. The other night, I was at the relocation meeting here in St. Louis at the Peabody Opera House for the St. Louis Rams. This week there were 3 relocation town hall meetings, whatever they want to be called, with 4 representatives from the NFL. And 1,500 people were allowed to go, and the priority went to season ticket holders. Now, I am a former season ticket holder of the St. Louis Rams, but this year I am not, because, well, we'll get to that in a minute. Either way, I registered, and the NFL accepted me, so I was there on Tuesday night. I believe that was the 27th this week. I think that was the 27th. Anyway, I was there. I also got interviewed by Sam Farmer of the LA Times. You can find my quote in his article there, talking about the event from St. Louis. Now, here's my take on the evening, and I'm gonna try and wrap this up pretty quick because really, well, let me just discuss what happened. I mean, it was a lot of Stan Kroenke bashing, which I'm glad that we, the fans, are trying to stand up to the NFL and tell them that Stan Kroenke is the problem. We are not the problem. Stan Kroenke is the problem. Stan Kroenke is the reason why people really cannot get excited, or as excited this year as we have been in previous seasons. I mean, myself personally, I was a 3-time season ticket holder. 2012, 2013, and 2014 had season tickets, all in section 117 of the Edwards Jones Dome. And this year I could not. I could have bought them, but I could not bring myself to buy them because the way that Stan Kroenke has treated us, and I felt as though I could not spend a whole lot of money to support something that Stan is trying to take away. I mean, that would hurt me to no end to put all this time, effort, and money into this team, and Stan takes the team away. That's why I did not buy season tickets for this year. Now, next year, it could be a completely different story. It probably will be, because I've got a good feeling that the Rams will be in St. Louis. That's just my opinion, though. So next year, I could be right back in the Dome, having a great time, because I love going to the Dome. I love supporting my Rams. I love supporting my Rams. My Rams, my Rams, my Rams. As you can see, I used to wear this helmet all the time as a kid. It's a little dirty in there, just a little bit. The lighting's not the best in here, but you get the point. I love supporting the Rams. So, you know, next year, if the Rams are still here, you better believe my butt will be in a seat. Now, I have been to a couple games this season, and I enjoyed myself. I really have. And just being there in the Dome with the rest of the Rams fans is always a great time. But the whole, along with the Stan Kroenke bashing, I feel as though that we showed the NFL our passion for football, our passion for the Rams, just the overall love that we have for the St. Louis Rams. Yes, the Rams lose a lot, but we still, week after week, we support that team. That's the team that we know and love. That's the team that we want here in St. Louis. We don't want any other team. We don't want the Raiders. And you know, let's be honest, the Rams are looking a whole lot better this season. And I honestly believe that they can go to the playoffs. this year. This year. Um, it just wouldn't be fair to take the Rams away from us after we have suffered through just horrible, horrible seasons, and we continue to support this team, and then they're just taken away from us and sent out to LA because Stan Kroenke does not want to follow these new guidelines, or they're not new, but the guidelines that are no longer rules, which I thought were rules. I feel as though that the rest of the people inside of the Peabody Opera House felt like those relocation guidelines were actually the relocation rules. But as we quickly found out from those four individuals who were on the stage, I do not remember the name. I remember one was Grublin. I called them all idiot number 1, 2, 3, and 4. But because they didn't answer anything, and every time a question was asked, their answer was, our opinion does not matter. It's up to the owners. And so my question to them is, why are you here if you can't answer anything? Now, get this out of the way. Now, overall, I feel like it was a great night, except for the knucklehead who came in and started talking about how the Rams don't do anything for black people, which is completely false, as well as how we need to fund schools rather than we need to fund football. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't really understand what her purpose was at that relocation meeting. I don't really understand what she was trying to accomplish there. And she was quickly removed along with other people who were with her. I don't really want to call them her posse, but that's pretty much what it was. And I mean, overall, it was a great night. It was a great event. I really enjoyed being there, and I really do believe that after Tuesday night, we give the NFL something to really contemplate. They can see that we are true diehard fans of the Rams, and that the Rams need to be here in St. Louis and continue to do what they do in the community, and we need to continue to do what we do in the Edwards Jones Dome, as well as outside of the Edwards Jones Dome, which is go to the meeting like we did, like we were asked to do. That showed a whole lot of support, and let's be honest, San Diego and Oakland, your city didn't do so well, but we showed up, and we were all very supportive of our Rams because we love the Rams, and we want them to stay here. Now that's just, another thing, Randy Carricker, he just gave it to him. He went in on the four people that were up there on the stage. He let them know that Stan Kroenke is the main problem. Because Stan Kroenke is the main problem. He doesn't come to any type of Rams event. And he's also a 17-year-old called him out. As well as I myself called him out. I was talking about it on my Twitter page. Stan Kroenke told us that he was going to do everything he could do, or everything in his power to keep the Rams in St. Louis. And now, 5 years later, what is he trying to do? He's trying to take the Rams off to LA. That's a lie. That is a lie. That man, he lied to us. And I'm glad that someone else came in and was able to get there to the podium, because I was in line. I was definitely in line to go speak, but I'm glad that this young man got to voice his opinion and basically tell us, or tell the rest of the NFL, that Stan Kroenke's a liar. Because that's exactly what he is, and I've been saying it for a very, very, very long time, and I'm glad it was said, and I hope that the rest of the NFL owners, the other 31 owners, pay attention to what's going on and see that Stan Kroenke is the liar. And he's trying to put a bad name out here for us. Because I'm from St. Louis. I've been here my whole life. I don't like baseball. I don't like the Cardinals. I root for the Pirates before I root for the Cardinals. This is not just a baseball town. This is a football town. This is Quentin Slay with Slay Fitness 2014, signing out.